At your destination. I've found a driver for our first showcase event. A rookie, no less. Unproven but highly skilled. Huge potential. I think they're going to make this one to remember. So, you doing anything right now?
I've been scouring the satellite maps for barns around the festival and I found one. What? I mean, statistically, there's a decent chance there's a classic car in it, right?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Hospital Records, London Electricity and Chris Goss. How about this next showcase? Is it going to be amazing or what?
What?
Well, easy. You okay?
What? I can't hear you, mate. My ears are ringing.
What's the matter? Did you go to a gig last night?
Well, usually it'd be because I went to a gig, but this time I was down by the auto show when they brought the hovercraft in. Blimey! The noise it makes. Is this next showcase going to be amazing or what?
Chris, I think you should take a bit of a break. I'll handle the tunes for a while.
Yeah, I might have a break, mate, if you can handle the tunes for a while.
Meters. Turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Because of the movie people bit.
You know, I'm not actually sure.
Yeah, all right. I mean, look, we better just play the next tune.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do what we're good at.
I should mention, we want to find out who is the best road racer here at Horizon, so I'll be taking the fastest qualifiers through after each round and eliminating the rest. Welcome to round 3.
tell you. Be right there.
Whoa, check it out. Escort RS Turbo, nice. Some 17-year-old boy loved this thing to death. Probably before I was even born. Let's get it back to the garage.
Don't worry. If there's any hoon left in it, we'll find it.
Hey, Dark Lord. I know it feels like you're just getting started, but this showcase is as good an opportunity as you'll get to have some fans screaming your name. Nice! 4 wheels beats 2 fans and a big air mattress any day of the week. I never doubted you for a second. Well, don't stop now. What am I going to tell people if our brand new showcase champion doesn't qualify for the Horizon winter season?
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Oh man, what can I say? That hovercraft showcase was off the hook, off the chain, off the... whatever else it was attached to, including the ground, of course. That thing does not care where it goes, but neither does our new showcase champion. Boom! Oh, phew. This is Scott Tyler on Base Arena, taking deep breaths and sending a big shout out to our winner. My friend, it wouldn't be Horizon without you.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
So you're back on base arena, you know that. My name is Scott Tyler, you knew that too. And I just got an exclusive interview with Rebecca Redline Dawson on the progress of the road racing series.
The Derwent Reservoir. There's actually a beautiful hiking trail that winds up through the forest and along the shoreline. Long walk though, so it's much faster if you do it in a Jag.
Tonight, the Stig drives some very fast farm equipment, I hail a taxi, and finishing with something that I'm reliably informed is a bit of a fan favourite around here. I'm Chris Harris, and this is the Top Gear Horizon Special. Ah yes, the Stig, our very own UFO, unidentified fast object, the world's least obedient racing driver. Right then, the Lotus Elise, a 90s classic based on the age-old roadster recipe. 2 seats, engine in the middle, rear-wheel drive. Not an ounce of fat. This is what driving is all about. Yes, that's it. The honourable art of drifting. But this isn't just any Elise, it's a Sport 190, a tuned-up, stripped-out Elise for track days. Even the passenger seat is an optional extra. But who needs friends anyway? Friends are expensive and heavy. A serious slide there. Loving your work, Stiggy. It weighs well under 700 kilos and makes 190 horsepower from its 1.8-litre engine, which revs to 8,000 RPM. Just listen to that. Of course, because it's a Lotus, it sticks to the famous philosophy of the man who founded the company, Colin Chapman. Simplify, then add lightness, he said. The Sport 190 also adds a full roll cage, just in case. All right, it's not the fastest way around a corner, but it's definitely the most entertaining. Was there ever any doubt? The Series 1 Elise is, after all, one of the best handling cars ever made. The Sport 190 is its hardcore cousin, a road-going racer you can drive to work. And across fields, it turns out. But if it's true agricultural transport you're after, we have just the thing. Completely sideways now, making it look easy too.
There's no point in trying. I'm at one, and I've been quiet for too long. I found peace in you. Can you show me there's no point in trying?
Got that Ford Escort for you. Bring an attitude.
Oh, a BMW 1M. Great car. Hang on, that's my BMW 1M. Seriously, not funny. Who gave Stig the keys? 3-litre straight six, 335 horsepower, 2 turbos, as much sideways action as you like. I mean, I literally just cleaned it. Now it's going to smell of onions. Odour Stig. It's electronically restrained to 155 miles an hour, but it could definitely go quicker. It's a BMW, so of course it's rear-wheel drive. 50-50 weight distribution too. It's a natural-born drifter.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
That's the last time we leave Stig unattended. Am I the only one who remembers Budapest? Well, this isn't stressful to watch. Not at all. Look at the smoke! Please leave me some tread for the drive home, Stiggy. Seriously, come on. Does 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. My 1M. Stig's way beyond that now.
400 meters. Turn left. Turn left.
One of the best BMWs ever made, this. Born to be driven by me. Got to admit though, Stig does kind of suit it.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
There now. Oh, what a shame. I was really getting into that. Just park it up now, Stig, and mind the curbs. Anyone else want to go? No? Don't say I didn't ask. Right. Back to the actual script now, if you don't mind. This is Top Gear's Tractor. It's a tractor, obviously, but with a 5.7-litre Chevy V8 making 500 horsepower. And here comes the Stig again. Farm Stig. Born in a barn, they say, weaned by pigs, can plough a field in under 6 seconds. There's a speed camera on the M68. Rumour has it, it only flashes above 87.2 miles an hour. Our tractor has been officially clocked at 87.2 miles an hour, making it the world's fastest tractor. But I reckon it'll go even faster. Steady on, Stig. Those are 54-inch mud tyres, remember? They get a bit squishy through the corners. Nobody needs to get the harvest in that quickly. Right, here comes the speed camera. Hope they put some film in it. Whoa! Have you ever seen anything like it? That's a new tractor speed record and some impressively fast farming. If you want to spread slurry in a hurry, you know what you need. Now, though, it's time to hail a ride in something completely different. I called a cab earlier. Local company, Aisha's Taxis. Excellent service. Got me here in no time. Unsurprising, really. I mean, look at what turned up. Hands down the quickest cab I've ever been in. Which got me thinking, how fast could this thing actually go? So I had a word with Aisha. Asked if we could borrow her cab for a trip to the seaside. To Bamborough Beach, in fact, where we could stretch the taxi's legs a bit. Although, I might have forgotten to tell her who'd be driving. You've guessed it, the cabbie who'll always get you to your destination very early, but probably won't be anywhere near where you asked to go. Oh, I see. The Stig's warming up the tyres. A good old-fashioned rolling burnout. You ordered some spare rubber, right? Oh, yes. Spot on. Lightning reactions, quick hands. Now that's what I call a cab. No clattery diesel engine here. This has a V12 with over 750 horsepower, plus bucket seats. Beaded bucket seats, presumably.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
From now on, I say all cabs should have wide bodies and flared arches. Think about it. More stability, more speed, more downforce, more room for your terrified passengers.
In 400 meters, turn right.
It even has slick tyres for maximum grip on a bone-dry drag strip. So they should be interesting when we hit the beach.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. Turn left.
Good work from the Stig there. I'd say we're nicely warmed up for the next bit. So here we are then. In the old days, daredevils used smooth, sandy beaches like this to see how fast their cars could go. Many early land speed records were set on beaches. Miles of space, nothing to hit. Sounds easy, right? Oh, look at that! Laying some pretty squirmy tracks there, Stiggy. That's what happens with 750 horsepower on sand. But that's the challenge here. Go as fast as possible all the way to the top of the beach. The thing is, there's something I haven't told the Stig. Speed record rules say you must do 2 runs, 1 in each direction, before the clock runs out. Which means, Stiggy, pulling off the world's swiftest U-turn, which of course is when the handbrake comes in handy. at that. Laying some pretty squirmy tracks there, Stiggy. That's what happens with 750 horsepower on sand. But that's the challenge here. Go as fast as possible all the way to the top of the beach. The thing is, there's something I haven't told the Stig. Speed record rules say you must do 2 runs, 1 in each direction, before the clock runs out. Which means, Stiggy, pulling off the world's swiftest U-turn, which of course is when the handbrake comes in handy. A 5-star ride from the Stig there. Minicab, maximum speed. Next time I need a ride to the airport, I know who I'm calling. And all of this off-road action has given me an idea. This is Project EAT. That's EAT for E-Class All-Terrain. It's a modified Merc built by the Top Gear magazine team for finding bears in the woods. Not many bears around here, though. Mostly badgers. Still, there's definitely some terrain. Lots of it. All you need is a good sense of direction. Or not. Here's Stig again, looking lost. Terrified of maps, apparently. Inner compass points directly south. The EAT has a silky smooth V6 diesel. It'll do 155 miles an hour on the road, but where we're going, we won't need roads. First up, it's a trip to the top. Top of Glen Rannoch by any means necessary and against the clock, naturally. But don't worry, it has knobbly tyres and a roof rack for carrying extra knobbly tyres.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Drive car on mud tyres completely sideways. You'd do well in rallying with skills like that. Top draw drifting, I reckon. Who says you need an SUV to go off-road? The EAT has 4-wheel drive and air suspension to smooth out lumps and bumps and everyday obstacles. Ancient burial mounds, for example.
Meters. Turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn sharp left.
Well, it is a Mercedes wagon, so it's tough. And if you really want to smash stuff up, there's even a pickaxe in the back.
In 200 meters, turn right.
It also has 340 horsepower, more torque than a cruise ship, and gets to 60 miles an hour in just over 5 seconds.
Turn right.
Time to head way over there, to the very top of Arthur's Seat. But first, what goes up must come down. That's some proper hang time. Actual air suspension.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
It's full of home comforts, the EAT. Chargers for almost anything you can charge. Cozy ambient lighting. Even a portable espresso machine. Everything the intrepid explorer could ever need.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
All right, all this adventure kit's had a tiny effect on the fuel efficiency. Good job the roof rack holds 2 cans of diesel, and there's another one in the back. Just don't confuse them with your drinking water.
The roundabout, take the first exit.
On to the final stretch now. Just the small matter of getting up Arthur's Seat. The clock's ticking, so better step on it, Stiggy.
Turn left. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
And there we go. The top of Arthur's seat. No idea who Arthur is, by the way, or why his seat's so big. Nice view, though. Shame there's no time to stick around.
Oh dear. I knew it was a bad idea to use novelty horns as wheel spin prizes. Off you go and equip it then. Hey, Dark Lord. If you liked the Horizon wheel spin, wait till you try the Horizon Super wheel spin. Same principle, but you get 3 prizes instead of 1, plus a higher chance of winning something really special.
Now, I said we'd be driving some British classics, and you don't get more British than a car built in Birmingham designed by a man from Greece. Anyway, here it is, an original Mini Cooper S, an icon of 60s engineering. It was designed for cities, but this is the wide-body one, so we're going to need a bit more room. And I know just the place. Ready, Stick? The Mini is cleverly packaged, capable of carrying 4 people and their luggage. Hand luggage, presumably.
Congrats! You've qualified for Horizon winter season. Conditions and competition will be fierce. Woolly seat covers and hot water bottles are optional.
Friends are gonna try to move your feet. You see, I'm one of mine that I like to say hello. Until the block to the white. Sing that song. Check it out. When I'm the ladies.
The Cooper S was the car to beat on the famous Monte Carlo rally. It pretty much wiped the floor with the competition.
When you come inside into the front, you do the with the sucker MC try to prove a point with triple trio. With the silliest joint from sun to sun and from day to day. I sit down and write a brand new rhyme. I'm gonna say that miracles never cease. I'm creating a devastating masterpiece. I'm gonna rock the mic so you can't resist.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
The Cooper S was developed by a bloke called John Cooper, who also built F1 cars, so it had real racing pedigree.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
And it wasn't just Monte Carlo either. The British Saloon Car Championship, the Thousand Lakes Rally, even the Australian Touring Car Championship. Almost any time the Mini turned up, it won.
In 100 meters, turn left. In 400 meters, turn right.
And I'm here, and I'm there. I'm Big Bang Hank, I'm everywhere.
Turn right.
And party hard. Don't stop, y'all. Take a top, y'all. You don't stop. Go home, tell, what you gonna do today? I'm gonna get a fire, girl, gonna get some.
And here we are. Told you it was spacious. We've got everything we need here. An airfield, the original rapid runabout, and the Stig. I'm looking forward to this. Look at that, laying down some rubber there. Not that it has much to lay. After all, tiny wheels mean tiny tyres. Good work. It might be mini on the outside, but it's maxi on the inside. Want to guess the world record for the most people crammed inside one? I'll tell you, it's 27. Gymnasts. No idea if they all came out in one piece. See, the Mini wasn't just designed for nipping around town. It was also a proper racer and won the British Saloon Car Championship a whopping 5 times. Lovely work there. short wheelbase, front wheel drive. It's really not an easy car to slide, this. This little Mini punches well above its weight. It's literally unstoppable. Forget rallying, this thing was made for demolition derbies. That's just showing off. What is it with minis and shipping containers? They sold nearly 5.5 million minis, but only this one could fly, apparently. The Mini's all about. No wonder it was pretty much unbeatable. Maybe that's why its basic design lasted for over 40 years. Whoops. Happens to the best of us. One more go should do it. Look at that. Laying down some rubber there. Not that it has much to lay. After all, tiny wheels mean tiny tyres. What the Mini's all about. No wonder it was pretty much unbeatable. Maybe that's why its basic design lasted for over 40 years. See, the Mini wasn't just designed for nipping around town. It was also a proper racer and won the British Saloon Car Championship a whopping 5 times. Good work. It might be Mini on the outside, but it's Maxi on the inside. Want to guess the world record for the most people crammed inside one? I'll tell you. It's 27. Gymnasts. No idea if they all came out in one piece. Now that's just showing off. What is it with minis and shipping containers? They sold nearly 5.5 million minis, but only this one could fly, apparently. Yes, I know this is all very good fun, but we really need to nail this bit. Look at that, laying down some rubber there. Not that it has much to lay. After all, tiny wheels mean tiny tyres. Good work. It might be Mini on the outside, but it's Maxi on the inside. Want to guess the world record for the most people crammed inside one? I'll tell you. It's 27. Gymnasts. No idea if they all came out in one piece. laying down some rubber there. Not that it has much to lay. After all, tiny wheels mean tiny tyres. Good work. It might be mini on the outside, but it's maxi on the inside. Want to guess the world record for the most people crammed inside one? I'll tell you, it's 27. Gymnasts. No idea they all came out in one piece. Someone tell the Stig we're done now. It's time for a spot of sightseeing.
Hey, Dark Lord. Welcome to the winter season. I'm putting together our winter showcase. If you can think of a driver with a little bit of experience, a lot of influence, and a train to catch, be sure to let me know, yeah?
You're gonna have so much fun in this. It's weird finding one just gathering dust in a barn, actually. Much more likely to find one parked in a lake or a ditch.
arrived at your destination.
My tour guide last week told me about a classic car lying around in a barn somewhere here. Yes, I go on guided tours. What's wrong with that? Be surprised how much you learn.
panel. You can come here to find and join events and activities other drivers are taking part in.
Still unsanctioned, remember?
In that case, drivers won't be turning up at the next race meet. I didn't speak to Jay. The Street Soon Nancy isn't live. And I'm not Chris Goss, and this isn't a hospital records.
And I'm not me.
Much better.
I expect to see those dance moves next time you're on the podium. Head home if you want to practice, or try new ones. Congratulations! We call that a Forza edition. Custom upgrades you can't get anywhere but here. Big modifications inside and out. I don't even want to think what you'll be able to do with that thing on the road.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so. You have arrived at your destination.
you were sending it over. You have? Yes! A drone! It's the perfect way to explore and map this festival. After you're done, can I have a play with it, please?
London Electricity here on the home of drum and bass in the UK, Hospital Records.
Yes.
And speaking of home, things are feeling rather British around the festival, are they not, Christopher?
Why is that, Anthony?
Well, because drivers are tearing up and down the country in competition, and everyone is talking about this genteel classic, Triumph Spitfire, left abandoned in some farmer's barn. Definitely worth checking that one out, I'd say, Horizon. It's a classic.
Oh, I do love Horizon UK.
Yeah.
Right, you drivers, get searching while we play you this.
This is London Electricity. Do we have any dirt racing fans in the house?
Yes, hello, I'm one of those.
All right, Chris, got any plans for the weekend?
No, none.
Well, the Horizon Dirt Racing Series has just moved to round 3. The competition is hotting up, our drivers are tearing it up out there, and you are probably going to want to see this.
Yes, I do, and I will, thank you.
Sorted. Now, any drum and bass fans in the house?
Yes, hello.
Hello.
right. No, you were supposed to crash into that thing. It was a bonus board. Kira's had her team hide them all over the place. That one was good for an influence boost. If you found it, I'll be there in a tick. You have? Yes! Don't you dare open it without me.
Will you look at that? It's a Spitfire. Not the plane, obviously. Now, it might not look it now, but this car was a masterpiece of British design. Makes you proud.
I'll get someone else to take this back. All this talk of Britain is giving me wanderlust.